Hey, it's Myra, the Menopause Wellness Coach, and I am here ready for the Spring Back 6-week wellness challenge. So I know you can't see me, I can't see you, but that's okay. We're going to do what we came to do. All right, so first of all, who am I? I am Myra. I am just an average middle-aged chick who started going through menopause about 10 years ago and had absolutely no clue what was going on with my body. And no doctor was really in tune to say, hey, this is what you're experiencing. No, instead, other things kept taking place until finally I had to do my own research. So through research and me learning different things with regard to what my body was going through, now that I know it was menopause, I just went head first into menopause knowledge, resources, and different books that I read to give me some insight into that world. So about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I decided, hey, I'm going to start a business. So the business has had several iterations. We'll talk about that at a different time. But ultimately, about a year ago, it came into the fruition of being a wellness coaching program. So I am Myra, the Menopause Wellness Coach, and I help women manage menopause symptoms and live a scintillating second half. And I do it through holistic strategies. And when I say holistic strategies, I'm looking at food, I'm looking at what you're drinking, I'm looking at your spiritual practices, I'm looking at different things that you do. Do you work a job that is driving you absolutely nuts? So we also have to look at that. Let's look at our social groups. So those are the things that I am concerned about when I speak about menopause wellness coaching. So first on our agenda is number one. This is week one. So we're going to have 5 more weeks with each other. I need you to get with me, talk to me, tell me what it is that I can do to serve you and how best you want us to communicate. I do have a Facebook group, Myra's Menopause Wellness. It's a free group. Just join Facebook. If you need me to send you the link, I can do that. I have TikTok. I have Instagram. So on any of those platforms, you can access me um, free of charge. I'm just trying to get information out to the masses who actually need it. And so during week one, we also want to talk about goal setting. What is menopause? What has menopause caused you to do with regard to your lifestyle? So let's start with menopause basics. Most of us know that menopause is the change in our body's hormonal balances of estrogen, progesterone, as well as a little testosterone, a little insulin, a little cortisol. So there are various things that take place within your body that are impacted by all of these hormones during menopause. So at the beginning, your body is going to fluctuate in some areas. You're going to have some skin changes, some hair changes. You are going to have mood swings. There are different things that are going to take place. Nevertheless, menopause is what it is. It is menopause, and we are here. And let's just handle it. I mean, it's a natural part of life. Every woman goes through menopause. Also, every woman experiences menopause differently. There are not many siblings who experience, as far as female siblings, who are going to have the same cycles. You may have them synced up, but your sister may have more intense cramps. You may not have any. Your sibling may have a heavier flow. Yours might be a constant flow. So everybody is also going to experience menopause differently. You're going to experience the symptoms differently. Remedies are going to be different. And there are just managing the process is going to be different for everybody. So you're going to have to try different things that work. I am an expert in I'll try something at least once. So that's who I am. I will recommend, I will talk to you and say, hey, have you tried this? And you have to at least try. That's it. That's all I ask is that you try. If it doesn't work, what's the saying? Nothing beats a failure but a try. So that's where we are. So that is menopause. Some people go through it, and I don't like to say naturally as opposed to surgically, when you have hysterectomies, that kind of thing. So some people have menopause or go through or experience the process of menopause a little bit slower and at a different time frame, as opposed to someone who has had a hysterectomy of some sort, whether partial or full. And also, let me say, I am not a doctor. I am not a uh, physician. I am not a healthcare licensed person. So I'm always going to say to you, and I forgot to throw that disclaimer out there, please see your medical professional for specific details with regard to your health. I am not a doctor. Uh, I am a certified personal trainer. I am a certified life coach. I am a degreed human for counseling. I have degrees in counseling. I have degrees in education. And that is the area in which I can speak to you from advising, prescribing medication outside of my realm. So let's let me throw that in there. Let me throw that caveat in. But what I do know, because I went through programs to get certified in nutrition as well as personal training, which I'm not a big fan of. So I'm gonna just leave that there. I do know some remedies, some different holistic strategies to help manage menopause. So those are our menopause basics. And again, I'm going to be really brief this week because I think that more people will be more interested in the content to come next week as we start talking about food, nutrition, meal plans, as we start talking about ways to reduce stress, sleeping hygiene, as we start talking about exercise, moving your body, talking about occupational wellness, and I'm really working on getting some more expert professionals to come and speak to certain areas. So that's where we are. So everyone who has gone through or is going through or knows that they will go through menopause, there are some reflections. At some point, menopause changes your life. I know for me, it changed me psychologically as far as my mindset. And it also changed me spiritually because I had to learn to sit still and just listen and absorb the energy from the universe to say, okay, what are we doing next? It forced me to sit still. Menopause did a thing along with the fact that my life had changed in some other ways with a relationship. I had to learn how to manage my emotions based on a life circumstance. So the menopause reflection then created in me an opportunity to create some goals. And so that's where we are this first week. Let's create some goals. So for those of you who have registered for the Zoom and I have your email, I can send you out because I don't have the email plan, not email plan, but I don't know how to do my email program that I have that will automatically send things out. But I'm working on it, y'all, because again, I did not know how to do a challenge. So I'm learning as we are all learning and growing in this process together. Week one, I literally want us to focus on setting a goal or two. I'm going to be transparent for me. My goal is to work on stress management. I went to the doctor last week. My blood pressure was 187 over 107. When the when the nurse took my blood pressure, we had a conversation. My blood pressure is high for several reasons, but the primary reason is stress. I am stressing about a specific situation. So for me, in setting a goal, my goal is stress management. So for me, I know what I need to put on my goal setting sheet. And when you're setting goals, we're going to make them SMART goals. We need to make sure that they're specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, as well as time bound. So for me, the specific goal is, how can I reduce the amount of stress that has been created for me on the job that I work? Okay, that is my specific goal. How is it measurable? It's going to be measurable by the amount of times that I get upset throughout the day. I can honestly tell you that I am upset. I have 4 classes. I am upset at least 8 times during the day. So how can I measure that? Is to see, okay, do a check mark and say, how many times did I get upset today during class? How many students, or how many times did I allow students to upset me? So yes, that is measurable. Is it achievable? Absolutely, because I am in control of those emotions. I have to take responsibility for those emotions. Is it relevant? I don't see why it's not. It is relevant in that it is the issue, or one of the issues, with regard to my blood pressure being so high. And is it time bound? Once you start forming a habit, that habit becomes a lifestyle. And that is what wellness is about, is to create habits within your lifestyle that you can manage for a lifetime. So for me, I know what triggers are for me at work. So for instance, on Friday, a kid triggered me, and not the Friday, Thursday, a kid triggered me by calling another kid retarded. And that is one of my key words that you cannot refer to kids as. So instead of me going off, I took it upon myself, called admin and said, yes, I need this young lady removed from my class, because retarded is not something that we're going to refer to anyone as in my class. So yes, I was able to control that, and I can set the amount of times there was no need for me to even get upset. Nope. I manage that in my own time. So things that you need to consider when you are creating these SMART goals are your work and lifestyle factors. What is it that you do? I drive about 45 minutes back and forth to work. I have decided that that is unrealistic for me at this point in my life. So I look at that as a lifestyle factor. Okay. Social supports are huge. I am here, Myra, the Menopause Wellness Coach. I am here to support you to the best of my ability and as much as you will allow. So please let me know how best for us to communicate, whether that would be Group Me or the Facebook group, um, any other messaging app that you can think of that may work for you. It could be WhatsApp. I want, as a collective, for us to decide what will be our best means of communication, because sometimes you might need an instant message. You might need to talk to me instantly, or you might need something, an instant conversation. So let me know what you want to do as far as communication. I know my future wellness challenges, I will already have that in place, because I really like Group Me. So I will probably use that as an option. So moving forward, I know, because I'm going to do a something summer challenge. So get ready for that one. That one will strictly be um, health. That, excuse me, not health. That one will strictly be fitness, nutrition, weight loss, weight management. That's what that one is going to strictly be about. As well as that one will also require a nominal investment on the part of the participants. So get it while you can, while it's free, y'all. Okay. Before I learn all of the little stuff I need to learn to do a wellness challenge in the way that I want to do it and the way that I've participated in the future. So again, as long as you're registered, I can send you the goal tracker. And because again, I'm learning new technology, I am learning and growing, y'all. And so I appreciate any um consideration that you could give, even any suggestions. If you are a tech person and can help me, I would take any assistance during this time. Let me know what you need during this first week. I also have a journal that is sold through Amazon, but I also have copies at here that I could sell you. It's called 100 Ways to 100 Days of Wellness. I am a stickler for journaling, and I would encourage you to journal as well. All right. So, just to sum up, we've talked about, hey, this is week 1 of the Spring Back 6-week wellness challenge. I know y'all can't see my expressions and my love. Yeah, but yeah, it's week 1, y'all. And I told you who I was, Myra, the Menopause Wellness Coach. I am a menopausal woman. I am truly at this time just about postmenopausal, and I'll spend more time in the future talking peri-menopause as well as postmenopause. Menopause basics, I've already told you it had to do with the hormonal flux that we are encountering as we age. Again, I am not a doctor, and so for me, I don't feel that it's relevant to go into the full specifics of the hormone fluctuations. Just know you got some stuff going on. Then for me, the menopause reflections, what did menopause cause me to do? And it caused me to, because I was an emotional wreck, crying just all over the place. I had to reflect, what do I need to do to get me back in check? And what I had to do was goal set. So that's where we are with our 6-week wellness challenge, is we're going to set some goals and we're going to work on those goals week by week and make sure that they are meeting the criteria of being a SMART goal. Okay. Finally, this is it. Please let me know via a chat. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook. How best for us to communicate in real time as a group to support one another and have that accountability. Okay. So if there are no questions, I don't see anything or anyone asking any questions. I look forward to communicating with you throughout the week, and you all have the rest of the week that you deserve. Peace.